Good morning, guys. How's everybody doing? I'm already in a kind of a little bit of a mood. So my original title was, ships versus couches, and I got the idea from Cameron, right? And he was doing it in the hangar, and I wanted to go see like if you could do this in somewhere like a mining outpost. So I decided to make my stream today, taking couches to outposts and see if we can blow up other players' ships. So someone called Panda the stupid gray decided that they wanted to, point that out, in which I agreed with. So I changed the title slightly, so it's not to directly copy Kimmerow. And this dude said, makes sense, never seen an original or never seen a creative or original concept from you. And it's like, bro, have you not seen the entirety of my channel? So I just blocked him. And like, how can you legit say that when 99% of the content on YouTube is reaction content? It's people not even using their own shit that they make themselves. So I'm not the same as I was before. I'm not trying to be diplomatic with anybody. If you come in the chat and you talk shit, I'm going to talk shit back and then block you. Take that shit somewhere else. I'm not your fucking friend. Remember that. People think just because you're a small streamer that people can just talk to you any kind of way, and you can't. You can't talk to me any kind of way. Like, that should be known. Either way, how are you guys doing today? I'm gonna hop into this thing. Loading. Now this shit doesn't want to load. Come on, game. No, 30K. Nice. Didn't even get a chance to effing load in. Star Citizen. This may be a short stream today, guys. It's like when shit like this happens, it makes you not even like want to play the game. This shit's like stuck. I may have to close this shit and relaunch it. Hold on. Star Citizen's griefing me. Let's see if we can actually load in this time. I think like the biggest issue with Star Citizen, like, well, I guess CIG is like they don't really do themselves any favors in terms of like giving themselves a better public perception. I think they really do themselves a disservice when you want to highlight, you know, things in the game and then you try to show it to people and then it just doesn't effing work. I think that's one of the funny things about it. And so I think that it's important for CIG to give themselves a better shot in the terms of public perception, because right now at least I don't think the community is very happy. We're gearing up for CitizenCon, which is probably going to be just more about Pyro. And it's just like we did Pyro last year, and we did Pyro the year before that, and the year before that, and the year before that. We've been doing Pyro at CitizenCon for 6 years. Like, do we have anything else to offer? Like, if they're not, like, CitizenCon has to be about, it has to be about a different system, and it needs to be about Squadron 42 being done. Like, we're done. We have a release date planned, and here is a demo of like the first 4 levels. You know, it has to be, because like even like the vertical slice they gave us last year of Squadron 42, like I wasn't that impressed by it, to be honest. I was not impressed by it because like what I saw was a lot of the same things that we see in the persistent universe. Things such as you know, the NPC's not reloading, they're just infinitely shooting bullets. Lag in the flight model when they're trying to show like their Starfield zoom in arcade mode, you know. And I think like the zoom mode could have been done well if it was like an interface with your HUD you know, like with your actual helmet that helped you zoom in, and just not like, hey, let's do like this weird, goofy thing that's just changing the camera, you know? Because, like, as far as I know, like, none of these ships have cameras on them. So it's more just game magic to pretty much, it's pretty much just game magic. It's not like a physicalized thing like, okay, well, we're going to activate this through your visor, because you could not be wearing a helmet and do it. So I don't think we're going to load in. Come on, man. So we deal with on a regular basis dealing with this game. Like, I literally logged in earlier today to make sure the game like actually was working right before I got on here on a stream, and oh my god, bro. Shit always does this, bro. Every fucking time. Like, almost without fail. Try to go EU. The US servers are not working, I guess. Alright, there we go. Let me see how many people are actually on this server. Not that many. Alright. Oh yeah, let me set a spawn point here in case I fucking die.
Matter your health status, just use one of our convenient self-check-in terminals. Start retrieving their course. Please check other terminals. Good day.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Oh my god. I'm about to go buy more furniture now.
Your
Because for
insurance
some
claim
reason
has
my
been
ship didn't
sent.
store. That's fucking retarded, man. Oh my god, bro.
Please visit us again.
This fucking game. more time sink on more time sink on more time sink, bro. This shit's ridiculous. I'm gonna grab some water while this thing is figuring out its life. Alright, I'm back.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your insurance claim has been sent.
Jeez, 5 minutes. The more and more I think about it, the more and more I think about how there needs to be like a really big change when it comes to claiming ships. Now, I granted there needs to be a penalty, like if you die, like, or whatever. But I will say this, like I literally stored my ship, and because of a 30K, I can't just get my ship back like automatically. You know what I mean? And it's just like, why are players being penalized for the game not working? Because that's exactly what it feels like. It feels like the players are being penalized for a game that's not working, that should be working.
You alright?
I would be if I had my fucking ship. How much longer do we have?
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Because now we're going to go down to Crusader, buy some couches, and take them to an
Your insurance
outpost.
claim has been sent.
and then at the same time hope that I can put the furniture on the ship without it blowing up, and that's like the hard part. Because the Phoenix doesn't have a cargo grid, so it can take damage from furniture.
Please visit us again. Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your insurance claim has been sent. Please visit us again. Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your insurance claim has been sent. Please visit us again.
Time sync on time sync on time sync. Shit is crazy.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your insurance claim has been sent. Your vehicle has welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been delivered to the. Please visit us again.
What up, Ken Up? Sleep well, man? You playing some Delta Force? All right. You wanna hop in here with me? Oh God, my Velcro's coming off of my thing, and I don't know what I did with my pack of Velcro. I think I threw it away by accident. I'm going to order some more. It's going. Somebody pissed me off before the stream started. But I'm cool. Yeah, you're gonna have to update if you haven't updated already. Go ahead and jump in the voice chat. good. It brought me right over to the spaceport. Fantastic. Did he ask you to help him make a program? And hello, Carly.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Where's the bronze hanger? Is it here or is it there?
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Alright, let's go pick up some furniture. Again. Didn't know this elevator was going to work because of the way the font was. Oh, and Kenneth, when you get on, because you're gonna have to like reset your stuff, try to get on the EU server, because the US servers are just 30K like every 3 seconds.
The shuttle is preparing to depart. Please clear the hatch. Shuttle will be departing.
Oh, and Carly, how's work been going for you? I know you've been super busy as of late. I'm about to say about the fucking crash the desktop. Here we go. To be honest, like, I'm still not fully over me being like demonetized on YouTube. I still have a kind of a sour taste in my mouth, and I really need to get over it. You know what I mean? Because, you know, it's in my view, it's kind of like stupid for me to still be upset about that because I did when I'm getting my channel back. But like me getting my channel back just lets me know I didn't really do anything wrong. So it was dumb in the first place. But yeah, I got to get over it because most days, like I still feel jaded, you know. That is true. I just think they need to make laws to protect people, because like if you're saying that I'm a partner, but you're not treating me like a partner, you know what I mean? I think that's the problem, and it needs to be regulated because this happens to way too many people.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to
That's true. Just missed it. Just barely. Are you the Pink Panther? Not if you're the Pink Panther. Meow.
The next shuttle is approaching the station. Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart. Please clear the hatch. Shuttle will be departing.
You screamed? Screamed at what? Said Pink Panther. It is pink. Meow. I was trying to say like Owen Wilson, but I'm not very good at voice impressions. But just imagine Owen Wilson saying meow.
station. If this is your stop, please prepare to disembark. Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart. Missed your shuttle? Not a problem. Another shuttle will be along shortly. At Orison Skyway shuttle service, more flights means less worries. The next shuttle is approaching the station.
Elevator's here. Fuck you then.
Call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
I don't want your pink ass elevator, no way. Why is the elevator at the damn Javelin tour? That doesn't make any sense. There's no Javelin here. Double doors. Why can't I just go to my hangar? Okay. That's the place.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle. Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval
Store.
system. Welcome to the vehicle selected. Standby retrieval system. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following. Please visit us.
Super annoying. Can I move these? I can move these. I'm bringing these with me too. Oh, it disappeared. Fell through nothing. It's in the gulag. I'm not a big fan of this UI. I hope they can improve it in the future. Wow. I feel like with couches, you should be able to like use 2 players to move couches. Like we can't pick up a sofa. We must be really weak in the future. The material's more dense. The ship lifting tool. Every good rubber needs a door. Jam screwdriver medbed and QT in the 60s. Oh, let me not hit my ship with this because it will definitely blow up. Really? I feel like they should make less this material in the future. They're going like the opposite way.
You are clear to launch.
Bro, what is this? Oh my fucking god, bro. No, it won't power on. God, this is so fucking annoying. This fucking thing, bro. It's more time sinks.
You exceeded the allotted time to depart. We will have to return your ship to storage.
It's not my fucking fault. It's not anything that I fucking did.
Welcome to the ASOP.
What's up, Benj?
Retrieval system.
Jeez, man.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Yeah, he was. Like, some people just want to get up in the morning and argue with people. Like, I don't get that shit. And like how I am now, like especially like me being burned by YouTube, bro, like I don't give a fuck anymore. Like I will cuss you out and then block you. Give you exactly what you want. You want to get blocked, cool. You want the ego boost of someone blocking you on YouTube, cool, I'm gonna give you that. I'm not dealing with that, man. You're gonna come at me, but not come at the people who only do reaction videos on YouTube, who just sit in a fucking room and just talk about other people's content. That's what you're gonna choose to put that on me. That's what you want to do. All right. I mean, I've done reaction content too, but it's not the only thing that I freaking do. I just don't only sit around and make reaction videos. They are weirdos. And like I said, they wouldn't if Burks wanted to go do the same thing, right? Use somebody else's idea and expound upon it. If Burks wanted to go do that, nobody would have an issue with it. They'd be like, "Oh, Burks, can I join you?" But with me, they feel like they can just talk to me any kind of fucking way. Which ain't the fucking case.
Thank you. And please visit.
Gotta remind people, I'm not your fucking friend. Like, you're not gonna. Even my friends don't talk to me the same way that people talk to me in my live chat. But it's all good though. It's crazy. Even this thing is more stable in atmosphere than the F7A is. It's crazy. Speaking of F7A, I've been hearing rumors that they might be trying to sell the F8A soon. But for me, it's just like, unless the F8 is going to be like way better than the F7, the F8C, then there's really no point, because it's going to be slow and doesn't move well. I mean, sure, it has bigger guns, but it'll still get it'll still get 1 mag by Buccaneer. Or 2 mag by Buccaneer, because it's slow. Yeah, I wouldn't like use my own money to buy it. I would just use store credit. I would just melt other things to get it. I'm kind of at the same point. I'm like, I'm not buying any ships, especially like with master modes. Like, there's essentially no point, because they're all going to be around the same kind of stats anyway. The only thing that you're buying with these ships now are guns. You're buying guns. It's retarded. No, there's no ships out here. Oh, there's a ship out here. 400i. Is it on the pad though? It's cool. Let me see if I can blow this thing up. small tad. A few more feet on this side. No, you can blow ships up with furniture. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to because what Camera was doing in his video, he was blowing up ships in his hangar. But I'm trying to see if that works outside of the hangar, like in an armistice zone. Oh God. All right. Destroy. What's going on, man? There we go. They're colliding. Don't fall through. What great physics. I think that couch is desync. I need a new couch. See if I can do it here in the front. This front landing gear. This might blow up my ship too, though, so I gotta be careful. Or if I can find a place for it to clip through. Oh, there we go. It's a sweet looking ship, but the inside of it is like not designed very well. Imagine you can use a couch to lift the ship. these fucking guys. This is probably like the most annoying thing ever. It's when this random NPC ship shows up here and starts shooting at stuff. Door, maybe. 30k incoming. Yeah, the interior is not very good. It's not laid out in a way that's like yeah, I think we're about to 30k. Can I do these through these doors? I think I'm just stuck in here. Yep, there we go. Server error. That's true. This song is so appropriate right now. Imagine this was like a full dive game and it had like server errors and like you're dived in, but when you have a server error you can't log out. You're just like kind of like just stuck in place. Man, that would be like being in hell, right?
What up?
What up?
Welcome to your own personal prison.
Right.
Into the cockpit of your ship.
It's like, huh, maybe we should have a manual thing for doors. A manual, you know, a manual way to open doors, but the future, where you have to manually load cargo but have automatic opening doors. I don't know.
That aren't even timed right, so every time you walk up to it, you have to stop and wait.
Right.
Imagine every time you went to the grocery store and you wanted to go walk into the store, you have to walk up to the doors and sit there and stand for 30 seconds while the doors just...
Yeah. I wonder what they're going to do, like, with this engineering stuff, because were they going to put the engineering station in a fucking constellation? Or is it too small for that?
Nah, they'll,
Will they put it in the co-pilot seat or something?
right? They'll just stick a console in the back of the ship somewhere. You know, like in that little extra area where like you're going up to the snub fighter, that little
Yeah.
landing. I bet you'll just throw it back in there. They can't put it, you know, near the pilot seat. That'd be too convenient. It has to be in an
Right.
inconvenient spot. So in the back there is the perfect spot for it.
I wonder if that ship is even out here still. Out here trying to ruin my science experiment. But just did it disappear? It did. Yeah, it went away. Alright. Well, that was a huge waste of time. Alright, back to my science experiment.
Got your couches?
I don't know. Find out. One of them. Yeah, they're still here. Well, the ground just ate that one. These physics are amazing.
Is the ship too tall? Can landing gear take damage?
What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to flip the ship on its... I'm trying to flip it over. So I can have these things touching the hull of the ship. Interacting.
Yeah. You probably need to flip it with your Connie.
Yeah. But I need to stay on the pad though, because I don't think I can use my tractor beam off the pad. Oh, let's back in. Bro. Can't run and jump 3 feet.
Yeah.
I should take this other couch out of here before I start flipping shit. Because I know I can make this thing, my Connie, blow up.
Yeah, because the landing gear's nice and low.
Yeah. You can use the ramp in the elevator to blow it up. Cameron already proved that, but I'm trying to see like if you can actually grief with this kind of stuff. You know, because players are gonna have strategies. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with situations. My thing is like if couches are blowing up ships, then like somewhere like Jumptown, you just put a bunch of couches out. People try to land, and they instantly blow up, and it's like you don't even get a crime stat for it. Oh my god.
Oh, I just realized I can't really do my griefing thing anymore.
What's that?
Where I spawn a prospector and then I get someone to follow me to my hangar.
Oh, and you
Yeah, and I jump in it real quick, and then while they're standing there, I turn it in mining mode and blow them up.
melt them.
Or send them on elevator rides anymore. I can't do that anymore because there's only 2 buttons to press.
Yeah,
God, they take the fun out of everything, you know?
they do.
Nothing was better than jumping in someone's elevator and pressing all the buttons real quick and then hopping back out.
Oh god, they've somehow made moving slow worse. You have like less fine ability to move, like fine movements. I have to do the upside down thing. 10 years to roll. Oh god, let's stay away from that couch. I can't get the nose underneath this thing. I can't move it though. Maybe if I just keep moving it, it'll just flip over. Like that. Come on, flip. Am I still in the armistice zone? He's shooting me. What is this?
NPC privilege.
Bro.
Yeah, NPCs don't give a fuck if it's an armistice zone or not.
It still says I'm in an armistice zone. If only I could shoot back.
Yeah, Diz, I've seen Snow Runner and Mud Runner. And those games look pretty cool.
I have to fly all the way out. Oh, there's an armistice. I have the armistice bug.
You can't even defend yourself, lovely.
Just line them up. Take that. It's always an adventure. I think you get that armistice bug after you have a server error.
Oh, yeah, and your armistice. Does entering another armistice zone and leaving that one fix it?
I don't know. I want to kill this guy by ramming him to death, though. And I'll find out. He should be punished for ruining my experiment. Alright, Benj. I like how he's flying so well with a wing missing. That's pretty amazing.
Bro, NPCs are the best pilots in the game.
Yeah, I've seen a cutty with no wings flown by NPC. Tricord.
Yeah. I've seen half a ship gone and the motherfucker's still out maneuvering me.
I should have just kept going that direction.
Like, how'd you make a 90-degree turn at max speed and then turn on me and then shoot a missile at my face?
Right.
Or my favorite part is you're coming up on them and you're chasing them and they do an instant stop. Love
Right.
that. I love that move. And then you fly right into them.
I'm trying to fly into him right now. And he's actually flying halfway decent. Yeah, motherfucker. Even though I died. God. Ow. I survived. Oh, I survived, Canop. I made it.
What planet are you on?
Huh?
What planet are you on?
Daymar. Are you in the game?
I'm loading up right now to your server. Thrusters wings? Those are optional.
Right. Yeah, I can't even pull up my pistol because of the armistice bug. But Pyro though, right?
4.0, guys. It's right around the corner.
You know what the dumb thing is too? It's just like, okay, this happened, right? I'm in a survival thing, right? A survival situation. I don't even know which way the armistice zone is or which way the mining outpost is now.
Right.
So even if I wanted to like try to walk back and try to save myself, right? Like, I don't even know where anything is. And the mini map is not even a help because the mini map just shows an empty grid. And this is what I mean by, like, there's just so many half-assed features.
I feel like a lot of it comes down to they're just not really planning anything when they come up with this stuff.
Looks like it's in this direction. Either it zooms in, like I can't zoom in and see exactly where I am on the planet. It just zooms in
And then disappear to you, yeah. I also
Yeah.
hate when like you zoom into like your local thing and then you zoom out a little bit. It's like, oh, you mean go all the way back out?
Yeah. I think it's in this direction. Hopefully I'm right.
Well, thankfully, I mean, you can look at it and see you need to run, you know, east.
I think it might be on that hill. Unless somebody comes and gets my bounty, I might be okay.
Let's see. Can you get to the outpost before I can get across the galaxy?
Right. What are you flying in?
Just a prospector. Because, you know, it didn't reset my money.
Yeah, you have to reset your PTU account for that. Are you ready to get your roster in 3 years?
3 years? Wow, you're pretty optimistic.
Well, the Galaxy is gonna come out first. I've been playing SE for a year, and I get the impression that they didn't actually plan a game out. They're just making things up as long as they go.
Yep,
Yeah,
I get
so-
that same fucking feeling.
Yeah. And the reason you know that is because, like, you're supposed to be able to loot at outposts, right? But now that they're taking the local inventory away and there's no item kiosk, you literally have to take every item one by one to a cargo elevator and store it. Like, what? And that's one of the best ways for starters to, like, get things in game. Like, you know, like, let's just say, for instance, you're brand new. The old method was to go to a mining outpost and you can find armor, helmets, multi-tools, sometimes med guns, and you could get armor without having to go to the store and buy it. But now, like, you have to take it one by one, and then, like, if you stick it on the elevator and somebody just happens to walk by and they see all these boxes on the elevator, they could just send it down to their local inventory.
Yeah, imagine you spent like 3 hours looting a place. You have the elevator completely packed up. You're going to grab the last item. Some dude just walks up and goes, "Oh, send elevator."
Right. Yeah, the mini map is useless because it doesn't show any points of interest on the planets. And I'm just like, bro, have y'all not seen Google Maps? Like, they could literally do that within the game. And I don't think that it would cost them anything extra, you know? Well, maybe it would, but I don't think it would because it's small. You know what I mean? It's not like you're bringing up a full map.
It wouldn't be hard for them to also let you pull up the map, select the outpost, mark the location, and then like a little ghost blue line goes across the ground and shows you the shortest direct line to the outpost
Yeah.
on foot.
It's like, oh guys, look, we have pathfinding for space stations. I'm like, if you get lost in the space station, you're a special breed. If you get lost in a fucking city, if you want to call them that, you're a special breed because there's only so many places that you can actually go. It's not like it's like Grand Theft Auto, you know. It's not like
It's harder locating a store in the city than it is finding your way around a city.
Yeah.
It's not like you're gonna land at a city, get on the tram, and be like, "Well, I'm never seeing the fucking airport again, I guess."
Right.
I'm between 6th and 17th Avenue on the Eastern Hemisphere. I don't even know where the fuck I'm at right now.
So
It's
yeah,
like stations, they come in 2 flavors, left style or right style. And if you play long enough, you know, it's when you come off the elevator, are you running left or you're running to the right?
hopefully it's this fucking hill. Where this thing is at. I don't know. I just think like there's a place where the local inventory can exist, maybe like a more limited capacity. But I feel like the local inventory can exist for like small items, like FPS weapons, like FPS stuff, and like you can even say, okay, well furniture you won't be able to see it in your FPS in your local inventory. You know what I mean? You can say like ship components, weapons, cargo will all have to be accessed through if you want to actually bring them up in the cargo elevator, right? And then everything else is just regular and local inventory. Like if they did that, that's a happy medium, in my opinion.
I don't know. I didn't see anything wrong with it being non-physicalized at locations. And then when you're taking it from place to place, you have to physicalize it and move it.
Yeah.
You know, on the bigger items. And then your ship inventory works like your ship inventory. There's a level of realism that becomes a chore, you know.
Yeah. And it's something that unless we have like actual full dive games, you can never make anything like this fun. Because
I don't want to walk over to a closet, fucking fumble through clothes on a fucking rack.
Bro, it was 10 years before we got even like a heading, like even like this degree heading. And before, in the old one in the ships, we used to have like a northeast, southwest, so you could actually like see. I went the wrong spot. This is not it. I probably went the opposite direction. Do you know the armistice bug too?
No.
Yeah. And that's another way to grief people. These armistice bugs. Just stand here. Hopefully no one takes my bounty. Like even if everything was like procedurally generated, for instance, right? The only thing that you would be showing like on your mini map is your current local area and everything around you. I mean, since they're taking so many ideas from Starfield, they can just use, you know how Starfield has like that little square that even though it's procedurally generated, it shows you everything. They could literally just do that. Like the map only shows you like a certain, like your little mini map up here only shows you like a certain distance because of, you know, they can make lore reasons because all your FPS equipment can only has a radar that can only go so far, you know?
Yeah, they could literally just take a page out of Minecraft and just chunk load stuff.
No, wait, is that the outpost over there? I found it. That was a lot further away than I thought. At least I was going in the right direction. Yeah, it's just like they want to add survival aspects like food and hunger, thirst, but they don't give you the other elements to help you survive. Like which way is east? You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, I think the degrees are secondary, but I think the degrees are easier for them to do than actually fleshing out which place on the planet is north and which one on the planet is south and all that. I don't mind degrees because like I was in the military, so like it makes sense to me, but it doesn't necessarily make sense to the average player.
I mean, doing a north, south, east, west thing's easy because like all these planets in the game, they're all going to be oriented the same way. Because it's not like, you know, they take realness into account here.
Sure, look at the physics.
You know, but all these planets are going to be oriented the same way. You know, you look at it in the mini map and you can, whichever way, you know, whichever way is up is always going to be north on the planet.
True.
Like,
And it
if
also
you zoom
seems
out,
like,
you know what I'm talking about? If you see like all the lines around the planet and stuff,
Yeah.
anything above the line is always north.
yeah, I know it seems like we're complaining a lot, but we actually want this game to be good. Like we see the potential, and it's frustrating for us when we see the potential and then they start just going in all kinds of crazy directions. I probably would have died if their before I even got there. Oh god. You're sliding across the surface.
No, I boosted up. I almost hit it though.
On my screen, you were like on the ground.
Little desync. Boy.
Thank you, Kenop.
You're welcome.
Let's go continue our science project. We need to get that thing flipped over.
Over here, the mining facility.
Yeah. You don't see it?
Oh.
You just pick default guy?
Yeah.
Your landing gears, that's probably why you're going so slow.
Keep forgetting about that. This, hopefully.
Ow. I don't think the prospect's strong enough to flip it.
Oh, don't count her out yet. Please, thank you. Stop hitting these crates. My flying's a little off. I'm used to Delta Force flying at the moment. It's a little bit more realistic.
Ow, ow, ow. I don't know. You can try core with a helicopter in Delta Force. I don't know how real that is.
No, one second, can I go? Can't see. Good.
You're just pushing it around.
Yeah, trying to get under it. What's the bubbliness of the prospector?
Yeah. I just hate how like with your landing gear right now, you don't have like fine movements. It's like all like slow and sloppy. It's just like you should have more precision when you're landing. You know what I mean? Oh god, oh god.
Just too bad.
Kev, run.
I can try this. I could try a side push. This. Enough under it. I don't think I can do it. No, with this fat face thing.
Yeah.
Then
Wow, it just went straight to the landing gear. Really?
Okay, I can kind of get under the wing. Hold on. Let's try this. Gotta roll over and lift with my legs, you know?
Cam's always drunk.
Alright, we're under.
Oh god! Ow. That hurt.
Sorry.
You're
I
good.
did it. Rah. Prospector mighty.
Right.
That should pack some damage right there.
He's alright. Well, it looks like the couch and the ship were like fused together there for a second. I don't know, maybe it only works in the hangars. I don't even know if this thing's taking damage or not though, so. There are other couches out here somewhere. I don't know where they went, but they're out here somewhere. Somebody's gonna come out here like, why is there a couch out here? It's a casting
Why is
couch.
there, why is there a couch and a flipped over 400i? I sit on the couch and you lift it. What do you mean it's blocked?
No, I can't lift it while you're on it.
Lame.
I need a ship chapter beam for that. I'll see if I can phase you inside the ship. I'm trying to find those other couches. Trying to phase through.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can just reach the
Pilot seat.
Yeah, because I'm like right here almost. Sometimes
If I can
kinda
find, if I can find one, oh, I found one. I might be able to push
sometimes it rocks through and my head goes through the glass. When that happens, if I'm
Stay on the
close
chair
enough,
again. I'm gonna use the other couch to push you.
Stand on it.
Here, I'll move it out a little bit. Should go down right now. This one's bugged.
I'm like too far to interact with it. It's like out of range. It doesn't like flash blue. It stayed green.
Yeah, I think it only works in the hangar. Unless... Oh, your ship's not on. Your ship's engines are on. It might fly away.
Oh yeah, I didn't turn it off.
You can see if you're taking damage though.
I don't think landing gear takes damage. You'd have to get it to like clip and be standing kind of like up.
I
So it
got it
starts
clipped
to
in
hit
your
the
landing gear right
hull.
now.
Is it standing up?
No, but it's hitting your ship.
Rotating the bottom view. Yeah.
Are you taking damage?
Nah. We'd have to clip up into the hull.
On my stream it's clipping your hull, but you're not taking damage. So I think it's only a bug in the hangars.
See, on mine, it's down on the ground next to the... Yeah, you just picked it up. That's where it was the entire time.
Take off and like put your landing gear in and just come in and like land on this thing. Oh yeah.
I turned the engines off and landed and just dropped onto it. So just line the box above the 400i all the way up as high as you can and then let it go. Oh yeah, pull my body through back so it doesn't fall through the freaking floor.
So I think they have to like actually like land on the furniture.
Oh, but it said you committed homicide against me.
Yeah, cause I was holding on to it.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that would do it.
You're all the way back on Hurston, huh?
Yeah.
All good. Oh, this one just fell through. Oh, can I get all the way on top of this thing now? Let me see. Oh, my guy's getting hot. Having a heat stroke out here. I'm like, why is my...
I wonder if it has to do with velocity.
I think so.
If you put the couch in front of it and then grab like a saddlebag and then fling it at the couch and then let go of the saddlebag before it makes contact, it should hit the couch. The couch should go flying. Like it should get like a super collision hit and like shoot off, and that should be enough force to fuck some shit up.
Hey, I'm having a heat stroke. The vehicle terminal should handle heat strokes? Are you sure?
Bro, you ain't got no AC in this bitch?
You're looking for the vehicle terminal.
No, I'm not. Alright, it's going down now. So like, bro, like they have like these survival elements, but it's like, even if you get caught outside somewhere and you need to survive, you can't because like you don't know where you're going.
Oh yeah, speaking of survival aspects of this game, I need to go get the best status effect you can get in this game.
What is that, zombie?
The second best status you can get in this game then. I gotta go be more drugged than man real quick. Room 5. Room 5 is the room I get to go shoot up in.
What up, Scarred? And I also think it'll work great on ships that have like low profile ships like a Corsair, because it has very low profile. Like its hull is right next to the landing gear.
Oh yeah, this is how Star Citizen is meant to be played.
Drunk.
178% drugs and slowly dying. I died fast. Holy shit. I already lost 10% health. I haven't even left the hospital.
Let's see if I can get on top of this thing. Let me see if I can get up here. Dude. How come I can't vault on these things? Oh my god, bro. These fucking physics piss me off sometimes. Bro, how come I just can't vault up there? This is dumb. Why is it coming towards me? I wasn't even reeling it in. No, it's not the velocity of the couch canop, it's the velocity of the ship that blows itself up. I don't know why it was coming towards me. I wasn't even reeling it. Oh, I don't know, it might work. Hold on, let me see if I can get a little bit higher. Did it land on the other side? It did. These fucking physics, bro. Nah. It's the ship that does it. It's not the couch. So there's an issue with the ships and not the furniture. So they get a little bit higher.
I feel like I should reset my account. We'll try to do like I'll get a vulture. That way you can stand on the platform and I can lift you up high. God dang it. In fact, I gotta exit the menu, so I might as well do that. Because my freaking hanger isn't on the elevator lift. Again.
Yeah, sometimes you can just go to a different elevator and it'll be in there. Or
I did that the other time. The first time that happened, I went to every single elevator in the fucking thing, and none of them had it.
oh dang.
I just relogged.
Oh, that's gonna fall somewhere else. It's hard to get to fall exactly where I want it to fall at. Nah. It's not the furniture, it's the ships that have a problem. So at least we know where the problem actually lies now. Instead of shooting lasers, man, I want to shoot couches at people. High velocity couches, one-shot ships. Maybe that's what's in the railgun. The railgun shoots
Yeah.
furniture.
The railgun shoots couches.
It's furniture projectiles. Alright, I'm gonna relog. Now that we know. But it could still be used for bad things.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's something somebody could just practice that and get good.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Imagine if NPCs like actually flew and landed at places more than just the bad guy places, it's just regular good guy NPCs, and you just put couches out and watch them blow up. Yeah. Shout out to Cameral. We're trying to take his experiment to the next level. Bro, why am I here? I literally set my spawn at fucking port. Oh my god, bro. I'm gonna get killed.
There is a special channel I made. Just called Super Top Secret Roles. No spaces. Geronimo.
I missed that old bug. It would teleport you to the spaceport.
Wait. Huh? Who? Mine?
Are you creating a new channel, your Discord?
No, not mine. You're in the wrong one. I thought you were. I'm lazy too, though, so.
Oh, the little medical sound bug. I swear, somebody needs to make an anime. Just like you're in a full dive game just full of bugs. Somebody asked me what my inspiration is. Star Citizen. Like you get into a boss fight, but your hands don't work. You draw a weapon, and it like you draw a weapon, and you to equip it, and it just stores itself immediately. I go to prison at least once per stream. It's super necessary. Can't believe I come back to find you're a criminal. Yeah, man, I've fallen from the ways of grace.
I thought you were gonna say, I can't believe it took you this long to go to prison.
Right. Hey, if you're not in prison, you're not really testing the game. Because a lot of the testing requires you to get a crime stat, which most players, even in the PTU, don't want to get crime stats. Okay, the end of the day, it doesn't matter. It's just a game. Speaking of crazy, bro, I had a crazy ass dream, bro, last night. You were in it. We had taken our PCs to like this fucking tournament or whatever, and then I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna go to the bathroom or something real quick." And I went to the bathroom and I came back, and like they had stripped my PC out, bro. They had taken like all my parts off my computer.
Damn.
And I was just like, "Bro, what the hell?" And
Left his PC on cinder block.
Yeah, bro. So they took my video card and they took all of my hard drives, and they took my RAM, but they left the CPU. And I was like, "Hey, where are my parts?" And then like they were telling me like, "Oh, here's a part," and they would give me like a GTX 1080. I'm just like, bro, I had a 3070. I modded 3070. Like, where's my video card? And they're like, "Oh, well, your computer was too powerful, so we share your components with other people." I'm just like, it's not my fucking problem.
Right.
And so like, bro, we crashed out. We started fighting everybody in there, bro. Dude, I was going around choking people, slamming people's computers like on the floor and shit.
Started wilding out.
Yeah, dude, I crashed all the way out. Shit,
Dreams do be
Detroit,
crazy.
Atlanta, Los Angeles. And then they gave me a hard drive with fucking Windows XP on it. I was like, you guys lost your motherfucking minds. Although it did run very smooth.
They gave me a copy of Vista.
Yeah. Alright, this should be enough to get me out, I think. Right. Now I'm gonna go get me a one of those old school cases from like the early 2000s. Beige. I'm gonna go get me one of those old compact PC cases. One of the old Dell cases. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Bro, I could write books about my dreams. My dreams are fucking crazy. I'd be having dreams like about alien invasions and all kinds of other crazy shit. Like no lie, like I remember like all of my dreams too. So there's one time I had a dream like we were being invaded by like aliens, and we had to like drive around the city and like sneak around and like try to like steal their ships. Without a 5.5 disk drive, or 5.25 disk drive, you would have plenty of room for a 4090. True. Remember how big hard drives used to be, Ken Up?
For real. It used to be the size of fucking almost the size of optic drives.
They were bigger than your cell phone, bro. Think about that. It's insane.
You used to hear that motherfucker spitting up and shit.
Right. And you could tell by the way it sounded if it was good or not.
Right. Well, yeah, those are some good clicks.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Remember that PC we found in the trash? We opened it up and all the roaches came out?
Yeah.
That was not good. Your mom was pissed. But we're like, well, we just wanted to fix it and make it work. And that's when your mom went out and got me a PC. We went to the
under the bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Two little kids going underneath the bridge. Hey kids, want to buy some computer parts?
Totally not sketch at all. And it was like at midnight.
Yeah. It wasn't like a single bridge though. It was like it was like 12 lanes of highway, you know, 6
Yeah.
and 6 lifted up. So it was like this whole under street area.
Due to your recent actions, we've reduced time on your sentence.
Well, that wasn't enough.
Isn't that great? Due to your recent actions, we've reduced time on your sentence. Isn't that great?
I think this thing is like broken. I have a physical copy of Strike Commander. It comes on a 8 3.5 disc. Damn. You know, it's a big game. It's like you get to the next level. It's like insert next disc. He was like, what?
I remember the first multi-disc game I played was Final Fantasy.
Oh yeah. It was too long for me. It's too much of a drawn-out story. But I get why people like it.
Right. I mean, it's a pretty good story.
It's a really good story. It's just long as fuck. It's like playing Lord of the Rings. Could you imagine playing Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, it's called, what is it? Castello, whatever. That walking simulator game.
Yeah.
Death Stranding, that's it. That's the name.
And they're like, bro, like we don't even know like if you really had those parts in your computer. I'm just like, okay, well here's my receipt from Micro Center, dumbass. You think I don't keep receipts? I have a whole box in my room full of receipts. I have an LLC, dummy. Of course I have receipts.
Right.
Which I need to switch them on because California is cracking down on Montana registrations. So I'm moving mine to Delaware. No, fuck off. You are not getting anything out of my fucking Discord. Thank you. Cannot.
Oh yeah.
Send me messages on Discord so you can try to scam me. If you're trying to help people do their Discord shit, bro, start a Fiverr. Advertise on there. Don't be advertising on my Discord.
Speaking of doing that, someone I know, you know her too, Sapphire, and hers, she caught a couple people try to moonlight in her thing, like messaging her members and stuff. Trying to do the deplorable, you know, hit them with the sob story.
Yeah.
It was like, nah.
Everybody got a sob story.
For real.
You're not the only one.
You just tell them, damn, life's rough for you too? I thought I was the only one.
All right. Come here, fucker.
Hey man, I hate to bother you, but my car broke down on the road. Well, call AAA. What do I look like, a fucking mechanic?
That's one of the things I hated the most about going home to like where my grandmother lives at in Dallas. She lives like in Oak Cliff, so like, and I drove home and I had a Benz, and people would come up to me like, "Hey, bro, like, you know, you can tell like they're fucking crackheads. They're like, hey man, you know, I just need $8 in gas. My car ran out of gas, bro." I'm like, bro, you can call AAA. They'll give you $5 in gas. You can call
Right.
emergency roadside assistance. They'll give you enough
Yeah,
gas.
call the city.
Yeah. And also the furniture is indestructible, and I think that's also a problem. Furniture needs HP.
Yeah, but then they'd have to make, you know, a destructed item, you know, when it's destructed. That's a lot of work. And then you got to code it so when it reaches 0 HP, it turns into the destroyed item, and it removes the original. That's a lot of work, you know. It's at least, you know, like 20 lines. Like, I don't know, man.
Last time I checked, they were saying they wanted a fully physicalized universe. That's not my advertisement. That's theirs. So if they want to do that, they need to hold up their end of the bargain by doing the damn thing. It's like, why are you just stopping at certain things being physicalized? Because what it feels like is like they're trying to make a full dive game that's not a full dive that you can't dive into. Like, we're not there yet. We still gotta use keyboards and mouses.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they want to create a life simulator like Enzoy, but it's just like, at least Enzoy has a fucking purpose to it. The things that we have are just time sinks.
Yeah. Well, I mean, also too, the whole end game is building up wealth by, you know, the
Shits.
greatest shit, but you just go to the store and buy it and win the game.
Your sentence has been reduced again. Keep it up. Your sentence has been
You could
reduced
buy all the credits and all the ships you could ever want from the
Right.
store and never have to log in.
Oh, these things are not giving you fucking shit anymore.
I don't know. I'm waiting
At night.
for the stars to come out.
They reduced the marriage heavily.
Had a night's worth. Oh, damn.
Because you know, if you have like an hour and a half, right? You can take that out in like one trip. But see, look at this. Still got an hour and 15 minutes, so you got to make a bunch of trips.
Go around looting knives.
Yeah.
See if those got nerfed.
Looks they did. Because a knife would basically get you out of prison. I turned one in just now.
Oh, I wasn't looking. Do you remember how many merits it was worth?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm keeping my eyes open for the stars.
That looks pretty
Wait.
sick.
I'm waiting for more info on that.
But my biggest thing about like games, like there needs to be some type of a little bit of a narrative of a conflict that's going on. And then like you can kind of like pick sides and choose what side you want to fight for. Or even if you want to do 3 factions, like these 3 factions are fighting for control over these territories. So by you deciding which faction you want to work for, you know, that's who gets control over the system, and that comes with unique benefits for each faction, right? That way at least it's a little bit interesting. If you're just going out and just building bases for nothing, you know, I don't know how fun that would be. It's PTU, so it's like, yeah, side merits.
That's why we need a planet side 3.
We do. Nah, CIG puts backers versus backers. It's white knights versus everybody else. If it was CIG versus the backers, then you know we'd actually have a game that we actually fucking like. But because they can pit us against each other and gaslight us, the game's in a sorry state. Perfect example, when Master Modes was coming out, everyone's like, oh, we love Master Modes, it's so fucking great. And people are like, oh, this is not great. And they're like, you're lying, you just want to be able to backstrafe at 1300 meters per second. Like, no, like that's not what I want.
I just don't like how there's something like master modes that's pretty polarizing, and you know, obviously a lot of people don't like it, and they're like, well, you know, they're like, well, we hear y'all and we're gonna change it to what y'all are saying or whatever. They're like, well, we're gonna change it to how we feel it needs to be.
Yeah.
You know, and it's the one guy, he's like, I'm gonna do it the way I would like it to feel. Fuck what y'all are saying. It's what I feel like it needs to be.
Yeah.
There's plenty of people to talk to, plenty of games that people have played.
Are you out here with an empty backpack, bro? You're not even out here working in these mines, for real, for real. What about you, Black Man? Are you working? Niggas, bro.
Man must be a lifer, you know?
Must be.
Has to be out here, you know, they force him to come out here, so he just walks around for his 6 hours and goes back to bed.
Bro, like, what if NPCs became aware? And they're like, my entire existence is just to live in prison?
Hey, I'd rather be an NPC living in this prison than the fucking NPC who's gotta work at New Deal.
Welcome to New Deal.
You gotta stand there for your entire fucking life and say that?
Yeah, at least they get to walk around, right? They get to exercise.
They get to walk around, yeah, see stuff. They got a whole interior.
New Deal guys just like, oh man.
Standing here on this planet, behind this counter. For like, what, 13 years?
Right?
Man is dedicated to his job.
He's doing it for free too. Yeah, this thing needs some more Velcro. I'm just gonna have to order some instead of looking for it. Just bite the bullet, order the Velcro. That's the most negative thing I can say about the Tobii eye tracker is its mounting thing. It's not very good. If you're thinking about getting a Tobii, I know they're on sale right now and they didn't sponsor me, so fuck them. Their mounts are not good. That little 3M adhesive does not fucking work. You're gonna need Velcro. I guess it could also depend on your monitor, right? But on my monitor, no, because my monitor is not exactly flat on the bottom. It's kind of like how can I put it? It's kind of like not curved, but it has like a little crease where the plastics join. I don't know, maybe you got a different one because the ones I got, like, my shit was falling off after a fucking week. I cleaned that shit with alcohol too.
Unpopular take, I don't really see the real desire for a Tobii.
I think if you're doing a lot of combat, just to be able to look around, see what's around you. The magnet is shit too. You touch this thing and it goes flying. But you can make Tobii for like way cheaper though. You can get like a webcam and some software from GitHub and have eye tracking at your house.
Yeah.
For much cheaper, or you can use your phone like I was doing. A secondary phone. Bro, look at this. This whole stream's gonna be me trying to get out of the fucking prison.
Reduced again. Keep it up. Your sentence has been reduced again. Keep it up.
Recopy account. Yeah, that'd be quicker, right?
Right.
Attention! Attention! Please direct your attention towards the front gates. One of our guests has completed their removal
It's 7, but you can only carry so much, so many rocks. That's the problem. Should I just get the alpha right? But it's actually rare now to find these NPCs with Hadanite. They don't really be carrying it no more. I've already sold 1 knife.
Yeah, I'd take multi-tools with me too.
I'm gonna have to. They're trying to hold a brother down, you know what I'm saying? It's always the system, right?
Always keeping his thumb on your neck, bro. You're a knife and a rock. Take that however you will.
Right. Listen to a certain YouTuber that bashing everyone that's vocal about the 4.0 delay. Do you have a right to be vocal? The fuck? Like, here's the thing, like, what I don't get, right? We're paying
You're
customers.
paying for this.
Yeah, we're paying
Thank
for
you.
this shit.
Thank you. Please go ahead. Thank you. Right. You're paying for this, right? So you have a paid vested interest in this, and if you are not allowed to vest or voice your complaints, concerns, or thoughts, then we got a fucking problem.
And it's a live service, so if the service is not good, like, we have a right to say that it's not good.
Bro, I'm gonna open up a restaurant and say it's an alpha.
Right?
So anytime something's bad, I'd be like, well, I mean, it's an alpha, bro.
I'm just open any business and say it's an alpha. I'm gonna open a car repair shop and be like, bro, it's an alpha. They're gonna be like, what do you mean? It's an alpha. That means, like, I'm starting out the business, but it's not fully operational yet. So if you want to, like, criticize what I'm doing here, I can tell you it's like, it's an alpha. I lost another multi-tool. Oh well. Pick it up here in a second. And yeah, and this is not it's not like this is the first time it's been delayed. It's been delayed for like 6 years. You know what I mean? So people have a right to be upset. Wow, they only give you that much oxygen. 3%. Wow, that doesn't do anything. I'm not gonna make it out of here. Yeah, I'm just gonna give you 3% that goes away instantly. What kind of shit is that, bro? Like, what's the purpose of an oxy pen if it only gives 3 fucking percent? I think the oxypens are bugged or something. Because 3% ain't nothing, bro. I mean, I know I've been down here for a long time, but I mean, isn't the purpose for people to stay in this area? Like, if you're only giving me 3%, I can't stay in the area. I have to leave. Everything's always bugged out in this game. And that's the effing problem. And I think the reason why CIG doesn't do anything is because people will come out and simp for the game. Like, we need to, it's like they're holding their hands. Like, we need to stop holding their fucking hands. They're fucking adults. They're getting paid to deliver a service.
Exactly.
And they're not doing it. So stop with the hand holding. It's getting annoying. They fucked up master modes. They need to realize their mistake and fix it.
But the gaslighting is real. You know, they tell them, you know, the fixes change this, it fixes this and this and this.
Bro, I literally broke Burks' brain during one of his streams. Just giving him straight facts about the flight model. I'm just like, bro, an F-22 Raptor goes 670 meters per second without afterburner, and they can use their weapons still. Doesn't mean the weapons are going to be accurate, but a pilot can go that fast and still use their weapons at that speed. Like, what are we talking about? They're like, yeah, but that's different. I'm like, bro, you can't even go 670 meters per second in space in combat mode. Like, I'm not dumb. Like, I've been around cars my entire life. You can't tell me something is high performance and then make it fucking slow. You're not gonna convince me of anything. It's like Ferrari selling you their latest hypercar, and there's like, oh well, if you want to go fast, use this mode, but it actually makes the car slower. And it's like, well, we do that so that you won't hurt yourself. I'm just like, bro, shut up. It's like, I know what I'm getting into when I buy a fucking Ferrari.
Right.
Like, I know the risk.
It's like you go buy a Hellcat and they don't give you the red key, only the black key.
Right.
Right. Well, you can't have the red key. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I remember the F8 at 1337 meters per second. I remember that. And he's like, bro, you're just mad because you can't back. I'm like, bro, like, you haven't watched me fight. I've never back strafed in a fight. Like, ever. Like, I'm not one of these people that sit around and get in a Cuddy Blue and back strafe, you know, at 1400 meters per second, lobbing missiles. That was the issue.
Yeah, for real.
And I'm just like, if they can figure out, You know, we literally have a, like, right now in master modes, there is this artificial speed wall. If you're flying backwards, it automatically slows you down. I'm just like, well, how come they just didn't do that in the previous flight model? That's like all you had to do was just make ships not be able to go as fast backwards as they do forwards. That's literally it. And that would have fixed the flight model. Not everything, but it would have fixed the backstrafing. It wouldn't have fixed jousting. Jousting's only a problem because people don't understand the game. They don't know how to fly. And is that the fault of the players, or is that the fault of CIG for not explaining their flight model? I don't blame players for not knowing how to fly. I blame CIG. I couldn't even get on my effing hangar when I first started playing this game. I had to look up a video of how to even to get into my ship. So it's CIG's fault for not explaining their flight model. If you explain it, people will be good at it. Jousting's the only way that you can fight in master modes. It's the legit only viable strategy is to go forward.
Yeah,
And have these wide circular turn fights.
I've said it before, but I wish they got a more realistic flying style. I would take the old flight model over master modes any day, but
I think the old flight model fit in a video game because
yeah,
I think if you had like a flight model like the Expanse, where you have to make burns and do all this other stuff, I think that's too much for players. And I think their previous flight model was a happy medium between both. It wasn't too arcadey, and it wasn't like, okay, I have to make these burns and make sure like my angles and everything are correct. It wasn't that difficult to learn. It was that they never explained it. And that's not the fault of the players. It's the fault of the developer for not explaining how to play their game. And even like I've seen the new tutorial, like I've never played it, but I've seen it. It's just like they teach you how to go to a space station. Big fucking whoop. Like, how about you explain the flight model and how it works?
right. Like, thanks for teaching me the very basics of every single video game out there.
Right.
What would even make sense to me is you take master modes and you apply it to capital ships, and everything else is the old flight model.
Yeah, that can make a little bit of sense. And the Cuddy Blue Combat Strafe versus most ships in QED. And the other thing is like they're not looking at thrust and weight ratios, and like that would be like my first balance for ships. You know, like how much thrust does this ship actually produce versus how much it weighs. There should be no reason why an F8 is being outflown by a Cuddy Blue ever. It's big. It's a bigger ship, and you can make a ship nimble. You can make a big ship nimble if you give it a lot of fucking thrust. But the Cuddy, you're not going to convince me with that with only 2 engines from the Cuddy Blue, or for the Cutlass in general. Can I not loot? Oh, here we go. 30K. Yeah, it's like, it's ridiculous how agile that ship is. And then people get mad at like, oh, you're just mad they nerfed the A2. I'm just like, yeah, because they didn't. The Cuddy Blue is too agile for its fucking weight. Y'all not mad about that. they're literally using because Cameron actually did a video on this. He basically showed where they said they're using the weapons and its firepower to balance ships, and it just doesn't make any sense. Or they'll just simply say like, oh well, you know, we're not gonna do all the tunings right now, so we're gonna leave the game in a very sorry state, and then let you suffer through it, and then like the next patch we're gonna make everything right. And it's just like, bro, like stop kicking the can down the road, just make it good. Like you don't have to
When is next patch?
Yeah, like you don't want
Hashtag
that.
give me next patch. There we go.
Yeah.
There's a good one.
It's like it's almost like a trademark at this point. Like next patch TM is going to be good. Like make this patch good, because that's what's going to build the anticipation for the next patch, because you're building momentum. But I don't think they've ever built momentum. The only thing they've ever done is like when the players get mad, is like give us the F8 because we were pissed, and then a year later turn around and fucking nerf it because master modes. Like, I'm not saying the F8 should be invincible, but the F8 doesn't have a turret, so it should turn better than other heavy fighters. But they're like, oh no, it has a lot of guns, so we can't make it turn good.
I've been here long enough. I can already see the cycle of Star Citizen. It builds up hype, fails to deliver. People get mad, builds hype again.
Yeah.
You know, in the hype building part, you know, they'll add in a ship or, you know, a new little system. You know, scraping 2.0 coming soon.
Right. Right, they're gonna make the Polaris like so fucking good. I'm actually gonna redo I'm actually gonna redo my video about the Polaris versus the Idris. I think the Idris is actually the better ship, and I'll tell you guys why. And it has to do with the torpedoes. Like if players have to manually load their own torpedoes, the Idris will be far superior because all you're waiting for is a recharge time.
Yep.
Or a cooldown time for the railgun. And you know, the torpedo is slower than the railgun. You can shoot down an incoming torpedo.
All right. So imagine this, right? Have you moved boxes around and stuff in the new cargo stuff in this new PTU patch, right?
Yeah.
You see how hard it is to move them. Like you'll pick stuff up and like it'll slowly move around.
Yeah.
So my problem, right, is it's already so hard when you're just casually trying to just move some heavy boxes around and stuff. Imagine in a combat situation, the ship's rolling, it's boosting, it's trying to maneuver. You're flying around, falling. You're trying to load this torpedo you could barely move from a rack all the way to the tube. You're gonna get however many's pre-shot in the tube, and that's probably gonna be about it.
Yeah.
So you're fighting against the Polaris. It has 2 in the chamber. All you have to do is not get shot twice, and then it's yours. You're gonna have a really long time before it can shoot you again.
Yep. And then it's
Well,
like
if it's NPC.
you're gonna have to find players that actually want to do that want to load torpedo tubes and don't want to be gunners.
And I'll fuck the fucking fuse blew now.
Yeah. And then you're gonna have somebody pulling fuses and all kinds of other shit. Versus an Idris, there's actually like you still need the other things, but you don't need someone like manually reloading the fucking railgun ammo, for instance. Even though it's limited, you know, it's still more effective to me than the Polaris.
Yeah. And that railgun, you know, if it stays like how it wasn't hard to aim and hit shit with it. So
I was hitting light fighters with it.
yeah, exactly. So it just is pretty fucking nasty.
I'm out here clapping light fighters with a just wait until some group, you know, like Avenger Squadron rolls up with an Idris and they're just out clapping people with railguns. Then people are going to be like, this is too slow. Like, why is the Idris able to shoot it? I'm like, bro, because you're going slow.
Well, even that too, right? Like it just opens up and you can deploy 2 fighters. So if you're fighting the Polaris, right? If you're crewed, right, you just get 2 people to launch out and they're on torpedo duty. Incoming torpedo, shot it down.
Right.
Just like shooting down, you know, the A2 bomb and a fighter.
True.
It's doable. Shoot it soon enough, what happens? You blow up the Polaris when it shoots its torpedo?
That's facts.
Because when you just sit there and you're like, okay, fighters deploy. He hasn't shot his torpedo, so you just keep shooting the area where the torpedo comes out.
That's facts. Hello. Give me your
You know,
stuff.
if you're a large org, you know, you can do like an Angry Bees fucking meta. Open it up and, you know, like 100 fucking Furies fly out.
I don't think they would probably use Furies. I think they would use more like N50s because the Fury is useless now. It doesn't have a quantum drive, so it can't. Like if it gets in trouble, it can't like nav away. So they've, you know, they've made the Fury useless essentially. It was like this fast little nimble thing, but now it's just. It's like a worse light fighter. Like, why would you use it?
Well, see, master modes, you know, you have numbers on your side, right? So if they have any other fighters out there, you know, they got 5 fighters, but you've got 35 Furies. It doesn't matter what they're flying. They're not going to take you all down.
Yeah, Master Mode is a numbers game now.
Then you get a troll org and you just get a bunch of prospectors, minor laser ships.
Right. For a while there, the prospector was almost invincible from the front. Like you couldn't damage that thing at all. So imagine, you know, if they never fix that bug, you just get a bunch of prospectors out and just ram people.
Right.
I think I'll die of thirst before I get out of this fucking prison. Alright, I'm gonna go show what I have.
See if it's enough to get you out.
I doubt it, but we shall see. Oh, there's more guys here. All right. Let's see what stuff he does have. Don't you try to run. Yeah, even the Talons don't feel good to play. You know what Master Mode feels like? Master Mode literally feels like you're flying underneath water. That's what it feels like.
Yeah, that's what it feels like, flying a boat.
It's a boat and sub simulator. That's what it feels like. And like they're using like mass in a very like arbitrary type of way. Alright, let's just see what you have just for shits and giggles. Hopefully you have like some had an add-on here or something. And your backpack is empty. You little underachiever, you.
Fucking lifers.
Let me wait for this guy to come down here. I want the A2 to be how it used to be. Fast. Like, why would you want a slow bomber?
Right? You know, bombers are notorious for coming in and hanging out after bombing a target.
Right.
Historically, they've never been get the fuck in and get the fuck out.
The B2 is slow, but you're not going to see that thing ever on radar. You know, if they made a module, if they made the Eclipse modular to where it can drop like small size 3 bombs, I'd be okay with that. But we don't have any other options.
Don't say the M word.
I mean, there's the A2, but I mean the A1, but the A1 is like almost useless. You see the thing from a fucking mile away. It has one shield, and it can be killed very, very easily.
Every time you say module, 4 years get added to the development of Star Citizen.
Right. Vote for what? You're doing the ship showdown voting? I'm not doing that. The same ships win every year anyway. Ships that nobody flies. Except for like the Corsair.
I mean, I haven't voted for one yet, so why start now?
The A1 is useless too. That's why I get rid of it. I really want to love the A1. And I'm just like, it's weak.
Yeah.
fly into a zone, like you're not gonna fly into a zone where there's nobody.
Due to your recent actions, we've reduced time on your sentence. Isn't that great? Congratulations! You have completed your required sentence in
Oh
our
yeah,
facility.
this got me out.
Social rehabilitation
It's like multi-tools are the wave.
your rehabilitation and hope that you use this time to better yourself as a human and as a member of civilized society.
Yeah, I'm hoping the Zeus MR can live up to its height, but I'm less excited about that shit because of master modes. I was like, if we can get that shit before master modes, it might actually be fun. But I think with master modes it's gonna be a stinker. Like it might come out like OP for like a patch or two, but then they'll nerf it.
Not that they nerf it, they put it, they adjust it to be where it should be, like the rest of the ships are.
But it's like if they put it to where the other ships are, like, how is there any competition between manufacturers because they're all basically making the same ships? The
Hey,
only difference between them
whoa.
is only the aesthetics.
Sarah, I'm gonna need you to stop trying to pull the curtain back. All right, people don't need to see what's going on in the back here.
Yeah, OP for sale. It's like exactly what they did with the F7A. They're like, oh, we fat finger something. Like, no, you didn't. You made it OP on purpose. Because I'm sure, like, no one's just writing code and then, like, it's just automatically going into the game. I'm sure there's an approval process when people look at the numbers.
Oh yeah, there's a chain for sure.
Yeah, you were thinking of selling your account? Yeah. Yeah, the Infernal Ion. I heard about that. I joined right after that nerf happened. I blame the PvP community for that one though. They were mad that Light Fighter meta got ruined. Because I remember when I would fly the Ion around to do like service beacons and other stuff like that. In the previous
I remember
flight mode,
that.
like people with Light Fighters just come pick on you. And you just like you have like no way to defend yourself. But my thing is like if I get a shot on you with a side stepping cannon, it should blow up your light fighter.
Yeah, I'm like shooting a bullet bigger than your fucking ship. How are you surviving this?
Exactly. He'd buy for AUEC. Came out at A1 and made a mistake. Did you upgrade to it? Oh, need to spawn a ship to get a hanger.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Vehicle selected.
Stuck with it. Well, Scarred, you have another option. You can upgrade into something else. The way CIG intended it. Are you back in game yet, Kenneth? I bet it's almost time for you to take off.
I'm at surfing. Still got like an hour.
Are we in the same server? Let me see.
Should be, but I'm all the way over here, Crusader.
Thank you. And please visit again.
It says you're offline. And I don't think we're in the same server. No, we're not. You have to get a planet buying pack for that, and that will cost you $100,000 binge to buy a planet.
I think the only way you'll probably be able to own a planet is if you get an org big enough and they all buy land plots all over the planet. / moon.
And you know there's orgs that'll do that. The money orgs.
If that's even possible. If they're not just, like predetermined plots, This planet has, 160, this one has 25 or whatever,
This thing really needs. Yeah, I'm gonna order some Velcro after this stream. You know what else I'm pissed about? I built a new computer for Pyro this year, and we haven't got not one fucking Pyro playtest.
Hey, at least you got to play Pyro.
True.
Us commoners who don't spend a lot of money don't know of Pyro.
Built an entire PC for that shit.
They're like, Pyro for everyone. If you pass the bank check.
Yeah, Pyro for those who spend $42,000. Those people get to play Pyro. The rest of you peasants don't.
Yeah,
Fuck
me
you
neither,
peasants.
Scarred. We didn't spend enough money to play Pyro.
Fuck you peasants. That's what Chris says. We don't allow peasants to play Pyro, sorry. You have to spend
EA.
money with us to be a criminal.
EA ain't got shit on Star Citizen.
Facts.
You think it's crazy all the DLC you gotta pay for EA shit? Star Citizen's DLC is $1,000, and you only got to play it once for a limited time.
For a limited time only. Play nothing for a limited time only. It was funny though, because I was out there killing people in my A2. This dude had a heartbeat and he thought he was gonna kill me. I'm like, bitch, I can outturn you. I can't wait to have until they have copions in space. That's gonna be funny as hell. It's like, yeah, we have an asteroid base full of copions. Like, how the fuck did they get there? Can they breathe in 0 fucking G?
What are you talking about? There's copions all around in space Star Citizen right now. Look at global chat. All the cope I see in there.
Right. Bro, you don't understand game development. If I had $1 for every time I heard that, I'd probably have 20. And I feel like they're spending a lot of time making the game more visually appealing instead of just making the game itself more appealing. Because I would say visually, like, it looks fucking great. But, like, what is it beyond that? You know? They created the fobs, but they're essentially empty spaces. The same bunker layouts. Same space stations.
Yeah.
Like, if they just did something like color, right? Do interior colors on different space stations. Like, Crusader has its own, like, color scheme inside of its space stations where it's, like, blue and white. You know, Hurston Space Station, it has some of this Hurston architecture. If they did it like that, then it could feel like, you know, these places feel individualized. But they don't.
Right.
Star Sim quantum replication layer separated, statics over meshing, an amazing, only one-man team. Yeah, because he's focused on delivering what he wants to deliver. He's not being run by a marketing team that's telling him, like, hey, we need to sell ships to make money. That's a difference. It's the major difference. Star Citizen's first gameplay was the hangars, and its final gameplay is hangars. You're gonna see people just stripping their ships in their hangars, and when this shit goes to live, no one's gonna be out doing anything. Yeah, I seen that. I mean, he's like the only one really to really try to hold CIG accountable. Who the hell is this? We ain't got no camera out here. This guy's gonna die. That's still a problem. There we go. 30K. Alright, I think that's enough Star Citizen for one day for me, guys. My patience, my big PP and energy is running out. You dig? So I'm gonna get off of here and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.